Hey, well, good afternoon. It's a really rainy, what is it, a Saturday? It's a Saturday in Seattle. It's raining, pouring. It's been raining all day. One of our rainiest days in a long time. Well, I've been here deep in thought, like I do. And I did want to offer up something. May what I say this afternoon be of value to you. I did want to offer up some things related to patterns, breaking out of old patterns. And I know a thing or two or three or four or five or six or seven, my hair, about waiting too long to break a pattern. So if you don't break a pattern, the pattern breaks you. It's the best wisdom I think there is out there. So if you got a pattern that you're in how you do relationship and how you get angry and how you judge other people and how you harm yourself and all the rest, if you're in a pattern of addiction, if you're addicted to all the things, your iPhone, too much coffee, too much alcohol, you could be doing a lot of something else, all kinds of things. If you're in a pattern that is harmful to yourself or other people, it's a pattern that needs to be broken. And when you don't break it with some choice to start acting in a different way, to make different choices, the pattern breaks you. There you go. I was in a pattern for a long time about being a man, pushing into the world, just pushing, driving, making money, doing things, building a company, doing more, being strong, taking on all these things, defending, protecting, You know what happened? I wore out all the cartilage in my right hip. Pushing, driving. Yeah, so I had to get a hip replaced. That's what happened. Oh, I was working for things I didn't care about, pushing too hard, and I was not feeling a bunch of things, and my heart had been broken. I didn't want to feel that sorrow. I was just going to keep being and doing the way things I want to do, not feeling it. Well, then, turns out, I get to feel something, my vulnerability in the form of breast cancer. I can give you numerous examples of when I ran my head and my face straight into the wall because I didn't want to step into something new, a different pattern that was damaging to me and other people. So I had to run into it hard. Okay, what I'm saying is, so take another little page out of my book. I was in a pattern of how my work wasn't satisfying. I was always just getting in the middle of battles and breaking up battles, and I couldn't do it anymore. But I still got to make a living. So what I decided to do, just start playing guitar and see what happens. I'm not very good. Hey, but I got some songs in me, and I've got some good rhythm. And then when I said, screw it, I'm going to put it up on YouTube. I'm so infantile in my musicianship. I'm like the 2-cell thing that just came together. I'm not even any form. That's how innocent I am in the world of music. But here's the thing. I'm throwing myself out there anyway. Why? Why am I doing that? Because it's new. And it took some courage. And I had to shed some ideas about myself. And rather than run into the brick wall once again, which I was looking like I might do, doing the same thing over and over again, and getting crushed by it, going into organizations, trying to help people get in the middle of their battles. No. So instead, I make some music, and I put it up on YouTube, and I do an open mic. And I found my way through to novelty, newness, new landscape, new experience, more creative experience by making the choice to do something new and not having the world fall apart on me. I could tell you stories about relationship patterns I was in that I was repeating again and again to dastardly results for me. Good gosh. Good gracious. When's she gonna learn? She's learning. I learned. I had my last absurd relationship that didn't make any sense except to grow each other, grow both people. I know I grew. I don't know if he did. We'll see. Anyway, the point being is that I'm going to get back to this piece about break the pattern before it breaks you. I'm going to stick with that as a label, as a label. You know, the stickers that go on the back, you know, the car stickers. Break the pattern before it breaks you. And it could be a lot easier than you think. It doesn't have to be some grand thing. Just get up on the left side of the bed. Then you always get up on the right. Or, have a cup of tea instead of a cup of coffee a couple days a week. Just do something that's not in your normal. And get comfortable with that kind of bendiness. So you're out of your patterns and your rigidity. Rigidity is what's leading to all our hypertension and coronary heart disease. You know, my gosh, it's just us getting more and more rigid, calcified because we're just stuck in our patterns. So yeah, you can do a lot to change your nutrition, and you should, and I recommend that. And you should be thinking about your stress in your life, but more importantly, you should be thinking about what am I in a pattern around, and how can I change that ever so subtly? And just keep doing it. Keep being in motion. You know what they say about people as they get older, we got to keep being in motion. This is about being in motion in your mind and your emotions, especially in your mind. Being willing to see something differently and, have that experience. Bend around a little bit. So that's being creative. It's also going to save your bacon. It's going to keep you from having something break you. Do you need it? If you do, that's fine. Go for it. Go for it. 14 days in a hospital or whatever you need. Do that. Okay. But you don't have to, is what I'm saying. I'm saying look at the pattern and break it by making a different choice. I do this for a living. I help people in leadership think differently about themselves. And I just want to encourage more people to think about it that way. Because I've seen a lot of breaking of people because they didn't want to break their pattern. And I just don't, it's not particularly fun to watch. And I've done it so many times, I'm bored with it. So let's do something new. Let's try something new. Anyway, I'm it was a good day, and overall it was a lot of fun, and I spent some time doing all the things I love to do, including walking in the rain. Do more of that. Let's walk around in the rain together. All right. Be well. I'll talk to you soon.